Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Peak to Middle School. My name is Kyle, and I am here with Narwhal.
Nope.
I'd like to switch bodies with you one day.
You just want to see my dick, don't you?
I am curious of your dick. I don't want to see it, but I do wonder whose is larger.
Like, when do you think about this? Like, you just day-to-day basis, like, wonder what Kyle's dick looks like. If you had to, like, what do you think it looks like?
Oh, I'd say it's a little smaller than mine.
Okay.
I don't think it's, like, the worst, but it's smaller than mine, for sure.
What about my girth?
No, it's like a pencil.
I got a short
pencil dick.
Just like a finger.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's pretty accurate. No, I got to.
Yeah, that's like a thumb.
Yeah. Basically.
But, no, but I will say I've thought about many of times throughout my life which of our friends probably have the biggest and which probably has the smallest.
Rank them.
Me.
Okay.
All
right.
Then probably like Chief.
You think he's got a big dick?
I don't know. What are my it's not like we have any large friends. We don't have any guys that are like 6'4", like 250.
I mean,
so all of us are about the same. So it's all based on like just if I had to get a vibe of your dick size.
Like Willig's got that skinny body type.
Oh.
You just have a hammer.
He's like the low key, just like packing heat.
Yeah.
See, but I've never seen any imprints of it, like when he's sitting wearing jeans.
Looking at imprints?
No, I'm not looking.
Are you looking at my Have you looked at my crotch and like just looked for my imprint?
I never have done that, but I have many times. Like,
just looked at me and wondered.
Thought like if me and Shim are sitting here, maybe once a year I'll be like, I wonder who's the smallest out of all of ours.
I'll admit I've thought that too.
Okay, so it's me, Chief.
Okay.
Sure, Willig. Maybe he's
so
like
I'm not even meddling.
And
I'm
then
not even
you,
a medal.
And then Chris, and then Shim. No, I can't put Shim last because then it makes me look like I'm racist.
Yeah, you don't want to. But that is technically a thing. I'm pretty sure there's statistics behind it.
Is there? I don't think there is. No,
I looked it up one time. Google said I think.
No, Shim. I think. So does your testosterone levels equate to your penis size?
I don't know if anything does.
Because Shim definitely has more testosterone than most of us, I would say, which means I think his penis might be maybe larger. So maybe.
Or is he compensating for something?
Oh, I don't know. All right, me, Chief, Willig, Shim, you, Chris.
Wow, Chris the bottom.
I don't know, man.
Someone's got to be.
Listen, I've never seen anybody's dick. This is just an educated guess.
That's true. Maybe we can all compare one day. But that's funny. Is that like one of our friends has the smallest dick of everyone?
That's what I'm saying.
If we all ever found out, it would be so funny.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I feel like in our heads, since you've never seen them, you just assume it's probably similar to yours. But there's someone who's probably drastically different than the rest.
Someone's hiding like a micro penis.
Yeah, or someone's just got a hammer.
They would tell us. I would tell you if I did.
If yours was like 10 inches.
Yeah, I would tell everyone.
Yeah.
It's not 10 inches.
No. Yeah, I mean, I assume it probably looks similar to what I would expect.
Yeah.
Like if I had to, you know how if you're at like a crime scene, they'll have you describe, you know, in movies, you'll draw the face of like the guy that robbed your house.
Okay.
I feel like if I had to describe to an artist to draw your penis, it would be pretty accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would basically just have them draw mine. Are you circed?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Circed.
I just feel a little weird saying
term?
circumcised.
Yeah, well. What's the religion that they don't circumcise? It's like Catholics.
Jews don't.
I think Jews do.
No, Jews don't.
Opposite?
Jews don't.
Isn't that one of the things? It's like you get circumcised when you're Jewish?
No, you don't get circumcised if you're Jewish.
I feel like Jews
Trust
are circumcised.
me.
I'm looking this
Kyle.
up. I think it's Catholics that aren't circumcised.
No, maybe Catholics too, but Jews are not. That is like a big deal.
We'll see about that.
It is kind of weird that we cut babies' penises in the first place.
It's so wrong. Why is that a thing? Circumcision is done in Judaism. They are. Yes. It says
I don't think that
according to Wikipedia.
I don't know.
Judaism. According to the Torah and Halakha, ritual circumcision for all male Jews. The Torah says circumcision is a thing for Jews. I think Jews get circumcised.
I'm like almost 100% certain that this is whatever you're reading is like the exception and not the norm. I'm like almost certain.
What does compulsory mean? It says male circumcision is compulsory for Jews and is commonly practiced among Muslims.
What the hell?
It's Catholics that don't get circumcised.
I'm going to say who doesn't get circumcised.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess there's no religion that just outright doesn't circumcise from what I've seen. But yeah, I guess I must have got it mixed up where if you're Jewish, you are, because I just know like in old like World War II movies,
Yeah.
if they needed to see if someone was Jewish or not, they'd literally have them pull their pants down.
Yeah, and I think that if they were Jewish, they were circumcised.
I guess, yeah. I always thought it was the opposite, but it must be.
It's kind of weird that they're just like, "Are you Jewish?"
Well, I mean,
Yank
it's
their
the
pants.
easiest way to prove something. Because if no one else was circumcised, like,
That's fair.
and if a lot of Jewish people, like, you can't tell just by looking at them.
Why is that even a thing?
Circumcision.
Why are we like cutting off like a little bit of like skin?
I mean, it
on a
must
dick.
have started as well, there's two reasons.
I know you
One,
can,
the
like, get
religious
infected.
reason, and then two, it's easier to like clean,
Yeah, but like,
which I can't really relate to because I've been circumcised my whole life, so I don't know what cleaning your dick would be like
no, yeah, I don't know.
with extra skin there. But I don't. Okay, I'm gonna get a little in depth here. What, if you had to guess, how do you think the circumcision works? Because you're cutting skin
it's so
off,
tiny too.
but then
it's a baby dick. There's a video and I've seen my baby dick and it's so small.
But like, so you're cutting this extra skin, but then how does it heal to where like there's no scarring? You know what I'm saying?
I think there is scarring. That's like the ring sort of thing. Is like scarring.
that's
It's got to be scarring. They're cutting something
where like
off.
the skin changes color.
Yeah, I think.
That's a scar, or is that just?
Dude, I don't know about dick. Like, whatever.
It's just weird to me that you can cut a part of a body off and it still functions fully normal. Isn't that
it's
weird?
not, I've heard it's not quite the same. I think it's maybe a different sensation for uncircumcised because you're cutting off nerves, right?
Damn, dude, are our orgasms like limited?
I guess. I don't know.
Whoa.
I've heard that before. I don't know if that's true.
I'm gonna do some research, and if circumcised penises get less of a crazy orgasm than uncircumcised, I'm
Maybe
gonna
you
have
could-
issues.
You could uncircumcise yourself.
I could recircumcise. No,
Yeah. Uncircumcised.
Oh yeah. Are you gonna circumcise your kid?
Good question.
You said before
I need
it's
to meet a
messed
woman
up.
first. Yeah,
So
it is messed up, but I think I don't know. I'm not opposed either way. Like, if my wife would be like, "Yeah, let's do it," I'd be like, "Okay." She said, "No, we're not."
but if you
doing
think
it."
it's messed up, you should put up a fight for what you believe in.
I don't believe that hard.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care either. I mean, but I've heard that like circumcision was only a thing, well, originally a thing because of religions, but like nowadays people realize like there's no point in doing it.
Yeah, I could see it at some point getting outlawed because why would you just cut the dick of a baby?
Yeah. Also, I don't get when like there's a whole community of people who like will get outraged if a mom like gives their baby earrings, like pierces their ears.
Pierces a
What do you-
baby?
Yeah. What do you think about that? Does it bother you, or are you just like, who gives a shit?
It doesn't bother me. It's like a little weird. Like, why would you just pierce your baby's ears?
Yeah.
Let them make their own decision on it. Like, obviously, it's not the same as like I wouldn't give my tattoo like a baby a tattoo because it's sort of similar. Like, it's a
I mean-
less extreme version of giving a baby a tattoo.
Yeah.
It's like you're doing
sure.
something permanent to the baby, which I guess is circumcision. Like, I didn't consent to my circumcision.
Kyle
Nice.
sues his parents.
Yeah, I wonder if I could do that.
I don't think you can sue for circumcision because it's not
That's not
illegal.
fair. I guess I didn't really have much of a brain either.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you sue from something that happened when you were a baby because like you weren't really aware that it happened?
I think it probably depends on what it is. I don't know. I don't know. I know nothing about
Because like
the
now,
law.
if I was uncircumcised and I got like knocked out, and then someone like circumcised me, I could sue probably.
Sure, yeah. That's also super illegal.
Yeah.
So you could sue for other reasons.
I'm
The
saying
fact
is I
that
didn't
they
consent
knocked
to
you
it.
out.
I didn't consent to it.
Yeah. No, guys, always get consent. There you go.
Consent's very important.
Speaking of the law, I am officially a taxpayer. I have paid my own taxes for the first time.
Well, not like.
Well, I've paid taxes, but it's a different process. Like now that I'm self-employed, you have to like do it all on your own.
Did it live up to the hype?
Dude, it lived up to the worst amount of hype ever.
You have to do it like 4 times a year, right?
Yeah, you have to do it. Well, for me, I
So
have to do it
ass.
like quarterly, but also I did it and I submitted it at like 2 p.m. and they're like, error, this is late. It was due at 9 a.m. So now I'm going to get a late fee.
Idiot.
And like,
You're not getting off on the right foot.
no.
It's like you're starting a class and your first assignment's late.
Yeah, or like don't even show up because I can't find the classroom.
Exactly.
And it's not that I was trying to do it late. It's that like they never teach me how to do this shit in school.
That's true, but you shouldn't have waited for like the last day to do it.
I know I shouldn't have, but it was one of those things where like, you know, getting an oil change, like every day I think about doing it and it's always at the bottom of my list.
Do you need your oil changed?
No, not right now, but when I need one, I wait for months.
Dude, get your oil changed because your car can just break.
Yeah, no, I got like 1,000 miles left.
Oh, you're fine.
But I'm just saying, once I get down there, I'm still going to wait for a month before I go get one.
That's bold.
Ben, it's just the like thing. It's just I dread doing it. And I was like,
why do you dread getting an oil change so much?
well, no, I'm saying with taxes.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to do taxes, but it's because I don't know how to do them. But if I would have learned in school how to do the taxes,
exactly,
I would have done the taxes.
I don't know why we haven't learned that in school. Like we should,
because the fucking education system's stupid.
Yeah.
They make us take fucking fly fishing in high school.
Did you take fly fish?
No, but it was an option.
Oh, I would have taken that. That would be cool.
Yeah, it was a PE class.
Yeah, but there should be like a mandatory just life class where you learn about mortgages, debt, credit cards, you know,
all the things that are useful.
All the things that like I do on a day-to-day basis that I never learned.
I saw a tweet the other day and it was like, I'm 29 and still have never used Pythagorean theorem in real life.
Exactly.
Because remember, they like math teachers are always like, well, one day you're going to have to use this.
Yeah. And there's always a kid that's like, oh, when am I going to use this in real life? And they're like, when you're a math teacher. Everyone's like, not here to be a math teacher.
Or when you're like an engineer, but even then, engineers probably have their whole own system that they use.
Yeah. I would hate teaching high school math because no one wants to be that. Like, you're not even teaching like important math. You know what I mean? Like you're not teaching. Okay, that sounds bad.
It's important.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the essential math is like learning how to add, multiplication, like long division, all that stuff. That's like essential math that like everyone should know. Yeah. But then when you're like sophomore, junior, senior year, when you're like teaching them like calculus and like geometry, it's like I don't really need to know that.
Yeah. Geometry is a little more helpful in real life.
True.
There's times where I'm like, I need to know if this is like a 90 degree or a 45 degree.
Yeah, but I don't need to know the formula for a trapezoid.
No.
Like I can just divide that up into a triangle and a square and figure that out.
Or I just will forget what a trapezoid is for the rest of my life and never need that ever again.
I know what a trapezoid is.
I don't.
It's
a rhombus? Rhombuses were the cool ones.
What was the point of the rhombus? That was stupid. I hated rhombuses.
Rhombuses were the ones that were like this, and then they were like that.
Yeah, why were they like that? Just make it a square or a rectangle. So dumb.
In case you ever have like, if you're building a house,
you just want to like shove it a little bit, you know?
Yeah, and then you're like, oh shit, it's a rhombus. Thankfully, I can pull back all this knowledge I learned 40 years ago.
I don't know that I've ever seen a rhombus shape ever.
No.
Like I'm looking around our studio and it's a bunch of
not
rectangles.
one rhombus.
No, there's a triangle. I'm not seeing a rhombus.
There's not a hexagon in here either.
No. Oh, stop signs. Oh, those are octagons.
Oh, thank God I know the name of the shape of a stop sign.
Exactly. Yeah, dude, there's no rhombuses. Not one rhombus.
Yeah. But we appreciate you math teachers.
Yeah, I mean, my sister's the future teacher, so
yeah.
I don't want to like shit on her profession.
No, teachers are important.
Yeah,
and I think when I was younger, I used to think, why would anyone want to be a teacher? But as I've gotten older, I do think, not like now, but if I was like retired and had a lot of money and just wanted something to do, I wouldn't mind teaching like a video editing class or something.
Yeah.
I think it could be fun if it's more of like, I don't need to rely on this income.
Yeah.
But if it's like, I just want to feel productive and like have new friends and coworkers.
I teach PE.
Yeah, that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah. I teach the kids how to like throw a dodgeball at the nerds.
Yeah. And dude, all the PE teachers are always the cool ones because like they know that.
Well, not all of them.
Okay. But like
in elementary school, we had a PE teacher that just sat in a chair, like a rolling chair, and like rolled around.
What was it? Who was that?
My voice. Ms. Iverson. She sat in a chair and like rolled around and yelled at us.
Dude, yeah, she used her feet to drag her.
She was kind of a beast, though. I liked her.
Literal, like a beast, like a
she was a
tank.
She was a tank.
An absolute unit.
You ever just think about like those teachers in elementary school or whatever, just random people like our old librarian or something, like where they are now?
Yeah, dude. It's a fun thing to think about. Or
and vice versa, like if they remember kids, like it's gonna be cool for my sister. She's gonna be teaching second grade. When she sees like her kids way grown up, and she's like, "Whoa, I taught that kid in second grade."
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, when you and I used to work together last year, we there was a time when my second grade teacher, like we ran into her at work, and we were like, "Oh, what's up?" And like it was weird because she still recognized me even though I hadn't seen her in like 15 years or whatever.
Yeah, but she also knows your mom.
No, I know. But I think a lot of teachers would recognize a lot of their students.
Yeah.
Or at least remember their name.
I haven't come in contact with any of my teachers from elementary school or middle school since I was like in middle school.
Do you think you'd recognize all of them?
I think I'd recognize them. I just don't know if they'd recognize me.
Yeah.
And like I don't know if we'd have that like, hey, I'm Kyle. Remember me?
But I think most teachers probably would be like, oh my God, of course I remember you.
Yeah, that's true.
It's got to be super weird too. Like obviously it's got to be weird for elementary school teachers because when you're teaching them, they're like really little and they're like babies basically.
Yeah.
But it's also got to be weird in a different way if you're a high school teacher. Because I'm just thinking when I was a senior, I had some teachers who were probably like in their late 20s, like pretty young teachers teaching seniors in high school. And it's got to be weird for them because like there's this one guy I know that's like an actor now, not our buddy Luke, but this guy named Cameron who went to our high school that's now like an actor and stuff, and he's like in commercials and everything. It's got to be so weird for them when they're like, I taught this guy like 8 years ago, and now like he's in this movie that I'm watching.
That's true.
And now both of you are like full-grown adults.
Well, they'll see that when we're on the billboards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like one day they'll move to New York.
Our old math teacher will watch this podcast and then hate me.
Yeah, and they'll listen to our conversation about circumcision for about 30 seconds and then turn it off.
Yeah. I wonder if any of our teachers have listened to this. I'm friends with some of them on Facebook. They've
definitely tuned in, but they haven't stayed.
It's weird. If you guys are here, let us know.
Yeah, shout out to all my old teachers. I love you.
Yeah.
Most of my teachers I liked. Like, I had some teachers that have profoundly changed my life, but there's only like one or two that I can think of that I just hated with a passion.
Oh, I had some that I hated. Not that many though. I feel like most of them they're just like, yeah, you're good.
Yeah, a lot of them are just forgettable,
Yeah.
but they're not bad or good.
Mm-hmm.
But
that would suck to be a teacher. Then you just know like everyone hates you.
yeah, but they get that for a reason because they're fucking assholes.
Yeah, but like,
so it's their fault. They should just not be such a dick or a hard ass.
yeah, but do you think they like consciously realize people don't like me? Like I'm super mean.
Probably, I think.
But then why don't they change?
Because they're assholes.
I know, but like they just don't care.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I think some sick people
don't give a fuck.
No, they like live for the fact that like weird hate, that this attention of like knowing that people dread coming to their class.
Like, I'm giving them homework today.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Now seeing that my sister is a teacher and how much work goes into it, it makes you wonder, why did some teachers give so much work? Because they have to do so much effort grading, reading papers. It makes you think they probably didn't read my paper. They probably read a little bit of it and then just like gave me an A or a B. Or they read my name and they're like, Kyle, he's kind of dumb. Let's give him a C. Yeah,
I wonder how much of that happens, because there's got to be like a certain age or a certain time of the year when like you just can't read these 10-page essays. Yeah. You can't read all of them. So it's kind of fucked if the teacher just skims it and is like, oh, I'm just going to skim the first 2 pages, and if it's dog shit, I'll give it an F.
Yeah.
But like, what if like you actually read it and you're like, oh my God, there's some nuance here. This is actually really good.
Exactly. One paper that really pissed me off. We had like a junior project where we just had to write super long paper, like a 10-page essay on whatever the fuck. I think I talked about the NRA or something.
Sounds
terrible.
Dude,
I spent so much time on this and I got a C, and I was pissed. And my mom had like helped me a bunch of it, and she like read through it, and like it felt like it was our combined essay. It was like we had put so much effort into this together. And then like I come back, I'm like, Mom, I got a C, and she's like, what?
Yeah, dude. I've had so many situations like that where like you put your heart and soul into it, and I don't know. I mean, I get it. Like my essay, even if I put 100 hours into it, isn't going to be as good as the valedictorian kid.
Yeah.
But like maybe there should be a relative scale where it's like,
it's good for John?
Yeah, I should get an A if this is the best John could have done.
Exactly. That's why I loved sculpture. Was one of my favorite classes, because going in right away they give you like a little quick thing of like, you know, where are you at in terms of your art ability, and like I'm like bottom of the barrel, and so like as the course of the semester goes on, like I get a little bit better, and she can see that I'm putting this effort into my sculptures. And really, like, I'm not putting too much effort in. It's bad either way. And it
Yeah,
doesn't
but
look
it's
much
like
different regardless of effort.
Yeah, and it's like this is supposed to be a birdhouse, but it looks like a baseball. But that's pretty good for Kyle.
Yeah, and then I get an A. That was what sculpture was my all-time favorite class. Just made sculptures for just all day.
Yeah, because if like in English class, if the perfect thing is based on the kid who's the super genius who got into Cornell,
yeah,
how am I supposed to compete with that? I can't.
I was 1 for 2 in my colleges. I was batting 50%, getting into colleges. And this person got into Cornell.
Oh yeah, I was 50%.
It's not fair.
And then I went for a year, and then I just dipped out.
Yeah, I went for 2 years.
Tough scene, man.
Here we are. I had one thing that I wrote down. I don't know if you know what this term means, but I heard Jordan use it, and it kind of got like lost in the shuffle of our habanero episode. If you guys haven't watched our last episode, watch our last episode on YouTube specifically, because
debatably the funniest episode we've done.
Yeah, it was painful. Tears were shed, snot was flying, fluids were coming out,
screaming, crying, all of the above.
A lot of liquid consumed. Yeah, so check that out if you haven't seen it. But it got lost in the shuffle of like all of our chaos in our last episode. But Jordan said the term brown nose. Do you know what brown nose means?
No.
I don't know what that means
I've never
either.
heard that. Well, I must have heard it, but
I don't remember exactly what it means or what it was in regards to, but I'll explain.
You want to look it up. Okay. Yeah, so one thing that's really interesting about the last episode that I highly recommend you guys check out, we did it. It's a special episode in honor of hitting 100 reviews on the Apple Podcast app. And now when we hit 200, I think, or maybe 150 or something, we're going to do a live stream. So that a gaming live stream with me, Kyle, Shim, maybe some other friends.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys should go leave a review on the Apple Podcast app if you're new around here. I know a lot of you guys are new from some of our ads recently. We've got an influx of messages recently, which is awesome. Like
we keep them coming. We love talking to you guys.
We love getting messages, especially if you're someone new or whatever. Just hit us up on Instagram. We respond to literally everybody. So, yeah. But, one thing I just wanted to say is what's so weird about that episode is starting right after Kyle and I swallowed those peppers to about 7 or 8 minutes after that, I don't remember any of that.
Blacked out.
Like we were literally in so much pain that our brain just was in a different place.
We talked about New Zealand. I don't remember much about that. We talked about pasta or something, Italian food.
Yeah, and then I know Shum was talking about squatting.
There was one point where I tried to like join in on the conversation. I wasn't ready to talk yet. I just had too much spice going on, and I just went, and then went,
yeah, dude.
Drinking.
Like, I don't want people to think we were exaggerating. Like, really cannot carry a conversation.
If you think we're exaggerating, try a habanero.
Yeah, if you guys want to try eating a habanero, I mean, send us a video. Like,
yeah,
I would actually love to see anyone who wants to try it. You know, put it on your story. Your friends might think it's funny, and we'll repost it. If anyone sends us a video of them eating a habanero, tags us, yeah, we'll repost you. We probably won't follow you.
Yeah, if you die and have some sort of medical complications, it's not on us. We didn't tell you to do it.
Yeah, no, we didn't tell you to do it, but like we're just saying if you want to do it and get our attention, you should do it.
It would get our attention. I would watch the video.
But don't do it.
But don't do it, but like I would watch it. But don't do it.
And do what you love. Follow your heart.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so what's a brown nose?
Okay, so brown nose.
It sounds like a racial slur.
It kind of does. So I hate this definition, and I'll explain in a second. It's a noun, and it's a person who acts in a grossly obsequious way. The fuck is obsequious?
See, now you got to look up
That's what
obsequious.
I hate, dude. What is obsequious? Obsequious, obedient or attentive to an excessive or servile degree. So that's probably what we were talking about simping. Jordan's like, yeah, it's like brown nosing. So it's like you're just very
like
obedient.
Following all the rules and like very proper.
Yeah, or something like that, or like doing whatever someone says.
Wait. Go to type in brown nose on Urban Dictionary. That'll give us a more like human definition.
To suck up, charm, flatter, and kiss butt by bodily or vocal charm.
Is there like an example sentence?
George brown nosed his way to the top instead of getting there legitimately like everyone else.
Oh, so it's like a teacher's pet or a suck up.
Yeah, so when I was thinking suck up, it's like, why is it called brown nose? Why is their nose brown? Maybe it's because they're eating ass. They ate their ass to the top. Their face was in a butthole and it got brown. That's what my brain went when I was editing and I saw that. Why else would we call brown nose?
Maybe it's like a racial thing. Maybe there was like kids that were brown that like, you know, some kids that had darker complexion skin were sucking up to the teacher, and someone created this. Why? How would it?
Oh, I'm right. Let's go.
Wait, what?
Early 20th century, from an association of subservience of having one's nose in the anus of a more powerful person.
What the fuck? Wait, like literal?
Oxford languages.
But I mean, is it like a metaphorical, or they literally people?
Like I hope people didn't do that. I'm guessing it's a metaphorical thing, like a kiss ass. Like no one's actually kissing ass.
Yeah, no, I get that
This
one.
is like a step above.
But
kiss
I don't
ass.
get
This is
like
eat ass.
How? But how would eating ass help you get to the top?
It's like kissing ass. Like you're a kiss ass. It's like this is a step above.
Kissing is like, but like no one's gonna be like, yo, eat my ass, and I'll let you like cut in line.
People would rather have their ass eaten than kissed.
Really?
People like having their ass eaten.
Dude.
Not me.
That's so weird. I didn't realize that this was like a desirable thing, that like people were hoping others would eat their ass.
Look, there is definitely someone who has eaten someone's ass and then gotten like a promoted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some weird like Epstein kind of people that like their ass
stuff. Yeah.
That's a scary amount of power when someone can just say eat my ass and someone will do it, and then no one ever finds out.
Oh, I mean, there's a lot of people that probably do that.
Yeah.
Like in relationships.
There's a lot of ass being. Well, that's different. I'm talking like power ass eating.
Power ass eating. A powerful ass eating is sketchy.
Yeah. Powerful ass eating is scary.
Yeah.
Teeth might get involved.
Yeah. If Margot Robbie wanted you to do it, would you do it?
I'll do anything.
Dude, she's only 31, bro. She's not even that much older than me.
She was like 40.
You know what sucks? Is when you find someone that's super fucking hot and they're just like a little too old for you.
Well, and you just also know, regardless of age, you have no chance.
No, but if she was 23, there's like I'm not saying it's a big chance, but there is a chance that one day if I ever had to move to LA and I go to a bar one night, bump into her, and I'm like, oh, what's up? And then I play it off like I don't know she's famous. Like I pretend I don't know her.
Is that what you would do? If you like bumped into, say,
Emma Stone.
Sure, Emma Stone, she's married. But like, who's that girl from Stranger Things? I mean, she's dating that other dude from Stranger Things.
Natalia Dyer.
Okay, let's say she's single and you bump into her. Would you say, hey, I love your film? Or
No, you can't do that, because then immediately off the get-go, you're a fan, and they don't want to date a fan.
That's true.
So you pretend.
Say, hey, I'm not a fan. I hate your work. That establishes
shitty movies.
It establishes that you don't like her for. You say, I'm attracted to you, but I hate all of your acting.
And I think you're terrible
bad
at
actor,
acting,
but you're
not
attractive.
attractive.
You want to like you seem like a cool. Oh no, you gotta like say, hey, I'm attracted to you. Like I like you, but it's not because of your work. I think your work is trash, but I'm attracted to you. You seem like a nice person. Let's talk. That'll work.
Yeah, I mean, someone could try it, but
someone probably has tried it.
No, but I think the way to go is you act like you don't know them at all, because then they're like, oh my God. Because like, think about it. If Margot Robbie wasn't a famous superstar, she's just like, when she was 23, she's just a 23-year-old girl.
She's also Australian, which is like, oh.
I know. But like, they are just people.
Yeah.
So like at the core, she's still going to find certain people attractive. So maybe if she was into the average, middle height, average penis size white guy.
Yeah.
She might be into me.
she might be. I would say probably not, though, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, no, I mean, the odds are not in my favor, but
what are you going to do?
How did we get here?
Brown nose? Eating ass?
Eating ass. How did I get to
eating Margot Robbie's ass? You would do it.
Oh, yeah, I would do that.
And then we hit her up at a bar.
Yeah.
Dude, my voice has cracked so many times.
I mean, this just happens like every episode now. So I do think it's a performance thing. You talked about how it's like,
it's my performance anxiety.
Yeah, because like when we play Xbox, your voice doesn't crack that much.
Yeah, I think it's also like I'm using a little bit of a different tone.
Yeah, it is weird how it's like I don't change my voice, but there is much more inflection in my voice.
That's probably what it is, because my poor voice doesn't get used too much.
Yeah,
I'm a very like monotone, quiet-ish person.
Yeah, the way Kyle talks to me right now, this is the only time he talks in this way.
Yeah, otherwise, I'm really like amped up about something, which doesn't happen often.
Yeah, I'm going to impersonate Kyle on Xbox, okay?
Okay.
So I just joined the party. I go, what's up? Hey. How's it going? Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, doesn't sound like your day's going too well. You're like, couldn't have been better. Just always sarcastic.
That's about it.
I'm like, all right, so are we going to hop on Warzone and catch this dub? And I'll be like, I win every single game I play. It's just Kyle has insane just overconfidence, but it's not real overconfidence. It's just like exaggerated overconfidence to the point where it's like it's so overconfident that it's like not confident.
Okay. Yeah. It's like I get what you're saying.
You're like, oh, well.
It's everyone knows that I'm not actually this confident. It's like a false overconfidence.
Yeah, but and it's kind of almost like a little bit that you play.
Yeah, it's kind of my little thing that I do.
Yeah, just a little quirk.
It's my little hee-hee. It's my little thing.
I
hate what I just did right there.
The hee-hee. Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
All right, guys. So I had this not so revolutionary idea today. Well, I've never seen it done exactly what we're going to do, but basically I've seen videos on YouTube get a lot of views where it's like DMing my ex-girlfriend or which is kind of weird.
Who would watch
but
that?
It's like DMing, I don't know, or like DMing celebrities or whatever. And I was like, this trend could potentially be good content for an episode. So I had Kyle pick 5 people that are dream guests to have on the show. It could be someone maybe more low key, like maybe like his step uncle or something.
Don't have any step uncles.
Or it could be Barack Obama.
That's shooting for the stars.
Yeah, the possibilities are endless here. Yeah, man. You're just all over the place. But we each came up with 5, and so we're going to alternate, and basically we're going to draft these messages on the show. But the thing is, we're not just going to copy and paste our messages. We're going to make them personal.
Yeah.
Because we got to kind of fit the vibe of the person to get them to want to come on our show. So the goal here is not just to get them to respond, but to get them to come on to PIMS.
That's the goal.
And I think, obviously, Barack Obama's probably not going to respond, at least right away.
He's got better, bigger things to do.
Yeah, so obviously we know going in our odds of anyone responding are very slim, but we're going to redo this maybe like once a quarter. So every time I pay my taxes.
Okay, every tax day we'll do it.
Every tax day we will DM 5 more people.
Sweet.
And one day, I've said this before, I think people underestimate the power of like an email or like a message. Because a lot of times you think these people are like too famous or that they don't see their stuff. And sometimes they don't. But a lot of times people check their DMs more than you think.
If I can even get like a red receipt, I'd be like, whoa, he saw my message or she saw my message. Or if I can even get like a no back, that's even better.
Yeah. And
I would take a no.
If we ever get responses from these people, we will let you guys know.
Yeah, I'm putting it on my story. If someone says no, I'm going to be like, let's go.
We send like a paragraph long thing and he's just like,
no.
Nope.
That's worth a shot.
Yeah. All right. So Kyle, who is your first potential dream guest?
All right. First one is Kevin from The Office. So I think his name's Brian Baumgartner.
Yeah,
Brian Baumgartner. So let me find his social media. Well, let's draft something really quick.
Yeah. Okay. So you definitely don't want to call him.
I don't want to call him Kevin from The Office.
No, because he must hate that.
So should we go? Hey, Brian.
Bry guy. Hey, Bry guy.
I don't know if he's gonna like Bry guy.
We got to catch his attention though. Think about how many people, thousands of people say
all caps.
Hey,
Brian.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go with all caps.
Brian.
And then 2 exclamation points. So it's urgent.
Brian. Okay.
Yeah.
We got Brian.
Now we could say, I got some pretty good homemade chili.
Ooh.
You know.
I don't.
But we could
call my bluff.
Yeah. I mean. But I'd rather have him call your bluff and respond.
What if I go, hey, Brian, can we exchange chili recipes?
Oh, I
have a good one I think you might like. I don't.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah, you can fib a little bit. Little white lies never hurt anybody.
Chili. Is chili with one I or? Oh, it's one.
2 L's, 1 I.
No.
I-L-L-I.
It's I-L-I.
Oh, wow.
I know. I wrote L-L-I too and it autocorrected.
You could say, I think I got one I think you'd love.
I got one I think you'd love.
What did Kevin like in The Office? What did he have like a weird like?
Well, I don't know if he wants
hobby?
to be like thought of as Kevin.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
He also did have the chili commercial, so it's like he does like the chili and the beans.
That's true. We don't know him well enough to know. What
I know
he's
good at basketball.
Okay, so we could say we have a podcast we'd love to have you on, and right outside the studio we have a basketball court.
Look, I don't think he's coming here.
No, but that's the goal of these messages.
I was thinking the goal is like get like a call or like a FaceTime. Why would Kevin come to your house?
We gotta shoot for the stars, though.
Look, he's not flying out here.
I would fly him. I would pay. I'd fly him out here. I'd fly any of these guests on my own paycheck.
Yeah, but I feel like I feel like it's annoying saying like, "Hey, I'll play you in basketball," because it's like, "Fuck off, kid." That's what I would see. If some kid like challenged me to one-on-one, I'd be like, "Dude."
I just think I get it, but I think we also got to shoot for the stars and maybe compromise with hey, I can't come to Seattle, but I'd be willing to call. Whereas if we start with the call, he'd say, oh, I can't call, but thanks for the message.
No, that's fine. That I can work my way into that, but I don't want to start off by like, come to me.
Oh, okay.
I got to just get his attention and get him to respond. If I can get a response, I can get something.
But we got to mention the podcast in the first message. We got to let him know our intentions here. They got to. That's the whole goal
of
this.
Then how do I just throw, hey, be on my podcast?
Well, we'll send it from the podcast account.
Okay.
That's the first step. But you got to mention it somewhere.
In parentheses, we'd love to talk chili on the pod.
Okay, that could be at the very end. Are we going to have one more sentence or no?
I'm just going to add that in. We'd love to
talk chili on our podcast.
Now I know nothing about chili.
No, that's okay though. If he responds, we will do extensive research.
I will learn about chili.
Now I feel like we got to have something else, like a.
What's your favorite color?
Yeah. Just. By the way, what's your favorite color? Yeah, say that. By the way, what's your favorite
after the podcast?
No, before. So we're gonna. So we're hitting him with chili question. Color question, then back to chili.
What's your favorite color?
Oh, it's perfect. All right,
he's responding to that.
Can you read it start to finish?
Brian, can we exchange Start over. Brian, can we exchange chili recipes? I think I got one you'd love. By the way, what's your favorite color? We'd love to talk chili on our podcast.
Oh, maybe he thinks like we do food coloring in our chili.
Maybe we could make our chili his favorite color. Is the dream here? Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat like green chili or like
there's naturally green chili.
Okay, let's say like blue.
Yeah, blue,
purple chili.
All right, wow, what a great first message.
All right, who do you got?
All right, my first one is Guy Fieri.
That is shooting for the stars. That would be the ultimate. Like, everyone loves Guy Fieri.
Yeah, he's kind of like Morgan Freeman, like everyone just loves him. So
if we can get him on first, teach us about chili, and then we get Brian.
Oh, do we say that? Do we say
we could double deuce here?
Should I say what's up, Guy?
I don't know how you approach
Mr. Fieri.
Mr. Guy. Mr. Fieri, yeah, probably Mr. Fieri.
All right,
be polite. Hello, Mr. Fieri.
I'll go hello. I think he likes a polite message here and there. Hello, Mr. Fieri.
I feel like we got to toss Flavortown in somehow.
Well, isn't there rumors that someone wants to change like Columbus to
Flavortown?
Maybe we could tell him. Oh, okay, hear me out. We've never had a name for our studio before. We just call it the studio.
Oh.
Maybe we officially name this place Flavortown. This is where this is where the emotions fly and relationships develop. There's just all these flavors in here.
There's a lot of flavors in here.
There's different cultures in here.
If you were to lick this table, you'd get a lot of flavors.
Yeah. So I'll say, we'd love to have you, or I want you to know we named our podcast studio Flavortown in honor of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'd love for you to enter Flavortown with us.
I mean, let's be real. None of these people are going to respond.
It's true.
I want you to know we named our podcast studio.
But, sometimes celebrities, they'll put, like, funny DMs on their stories. So if we can get on a story, that's dope.
Yeah, yeah. Now, is it Flavortown one word? Because he's not going to want a grammatical error here.
Yeah, no, Flavortown's one word.
Okay. Named our podcast Flavortown in honor of your legacy that will never leave us. Or is that too much?
Might be too much. What's something that he says like rad a lot?
Okay, but I don't know.
I'm going to Google Guy Fieri lingo. Let's see what pops up. Guy Fieri lingo. This is gangsta. This is money. Oh, we ride in the bus to Flavortown. This is out of bounds or off the hook. Okay. Holy blank, Batman. Like holy food item. Shut the front door.
Wait, what was the first one?
This is gangsta.
It would be so gangsta to talk to you one day.
Yeah.
This is very cringy.
He's not responding to this. This is a very cringy message.
It's okay. It's okay.
It would be very gangsta if we talked to you.
Okay.
If you respond to this, I will get your haircut. Would you do Guy Fieri frosted tips?
I'll say if you read this message, he doesn't even have to respond. If we just see the red receipt.
Well, I don't want to. Yeah, but I don't want to say like if you do this for me, because that makes him not want to do it.
But once he reads it, he doesn't have a choice. He already read it.
That's true. What if someone else is handling his social media account and then just reads it? It's not actually Guy Fieri. That would break my heart.
Yeah, but we'll never know if they just read it.
That's true. That's true.
I'm going to give my kid your haircut one day.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. I'm going to end it with a peace emoji.
Yep.
So we're just peacing out.
Yeah.
All right.
He would totally throw up a piece.
Yeah. All right, Kyle. Who are we DMing next?
All right, sweet. Next, we have Josh Peck. He's one of my idols from Drake and Josh. He makes Drake and Josh.
That might be one of Kyle's idols.
I love Drake and Josh, and just a good Josh line just gets me.
Now, Josh is very active in he's a YouTuber.
Yeah, he's out there.
So he's like around the scene.
Yeah, he's still out and about.
So I think he probably we have the highest chance of getting at least a read from him.
Agreed. What's the formula here?
See, he's probably sick and tired of Drake and Josh references.
That's true.
Because he's like a grown man now. He's got a family.
Yeah, I can't just be like, sup, boob.
Yeah, no.
You wouldn't like that. What does he do? He lost weight. That's cool. I don't know much about Josh Peck.
Okay.
I'll be honest.
We make up a story about how he's the reason you lost weight.
I don't want this to turn into like he comes on our show and then finds out that I've always been skinny.
But you did lose like 30 pounds in a week or something.
Yeah.
From your mouth surgery, and maybe
not by choice or motivation.
Yeah, I don't know the angle here.
Yeah. I could skip him and go to someone else.
No, what do you mean? We're not skipping Josh Peck.
I don't know what to say to Josh Peck. If he's in front of me, I would be like,
yeah. Then that's why it's creativity here. How about we say, would you like to change a young man's life?
Hello, Josh.
I think maybe with Josh, we just we go over the top trying to get his pity. So much so to where he's like, I'm not going to pity you, but it's like over the top.
What are we saying here?
Do you want to change a young man's life? Too late. You already did. You changed mine.
That's good.
You could say, there is not a human on this earth I quote more than you.
Okay.
So this is kind of turning into like an inspirational, like a love letter in a way. Maybe you just go genuine here. Maybe you just go, I love you so much and everything you do. Or I don't know. Maybe you could just end it with that.
You bring so much joy to my life.
Yeah, let's just go wholesome.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Peace to you, brother.
Yeah, there we go. And then he'll check the account, he'll see our podcast, he'll follow it.
Should I toss an emoji up?
No, maybe go low key on this one.
I put a lot of periods in that one.
Yeah.
That one's a very...
You didn't want any exclamation points? You weren't feeling it?
I didn't throw any in there.
He changed your life, dude. You got to exclaim.
Exclamation point. All
right, moving on here. A very beloved man in the city of Seattle.
Whoa.
Pete Carroll.
Oh, that's cool. All right, I like Pete Carroll.
Now, he's the coach of the Seahawks, if you don't know.
You're wearing a Seahawks shirt.
Exactly. And you're wearing a Mariner shirt, so you're kind
Seattle.
of also Seattle. Now, the reason I did this because he seems like a really cool guy, and I got an in. And my in is that my dad met him at a Mexican restaurant and said, hey, Pete, how's it going?
You're right. You are in there.
Yeah, so I'm going to use that to my advantage here.
Okay.
I'll say, hey, Pete. Should I go casual? Hey, Pete.
What's up, coach? Throw a coach at him.
Yeah, because he's the coach of the whole city.
Yeah, he's my coach.
What's up or what's up?
What's up?
All right. He might not know what what's up means.
Yeah, I mean, he does, but.
What's up, coach? I'm doing a question, exclamation and question mark. My dad ran into you at a Mexican restaurant a few months ago.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Into you at a Mexican restaurant.
There is not one chance that he responds to this because he's in the middle of ramping up for an NFL season.
Yeah, but maybe one night he's laying in bed. He's just trying to.
Pete gets bored.
Yeah, he's just trying to doze off. He's just checking his phone. My dad ran into you at a Mexican restaurant.
Not sure if you remember him, but he said hi.
Mexican restaurant one time. Not sure if you remember him.
Are you actually writing that?
I don't know.
So you obviously remember that. I'm sure you remember.
Yeah, I like that one. I'll say, I'm sure you remember meeting him.
He has brown hair.
I'm sure you remember meeting him. He has brown hair. But I'll say, unfortunately, I wasn't able to be there.
You weren't even there?
No.
Oh.
I wasn't able to be there.
Maybe I could run into you someday. I have brown hair.
I'll say maybe I could run into you at a Mexican restaurant someday.
Yeah.
All right. I could run.
Maybe you could run into me on my podcast.
At a Mexican restaurant one day.
It's like a weird
dude. He's going to think that I have like something going on.
Like you do.
Maybe I could run into you at a Mexican restaurant one day. Or maybe you could run into me on my podcast.
There you go. It's the really bad pickup line that got dragged on for a while. Did you write my dad has brown hair?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, and then do I give him a winky face? Too much?
Yeah, you can give him a wink.
Yeah, it's already over the top. I might as well go full force.
Yeah, he's not responding to this. So.
What's up, coach? My dad ran into you at a Mexican restaurant one time. I'm sure you remember him. He has brown hair. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to be there. Maybe I could run into you at a Mexican restaurant one day. Or maybe you could run into me on my podcast.
Perfect.
All right.
He'd love that.
Okay, for the sake of time, Kyle and I are each going to do one more. We're not going to do 5 each. We're going to do 3 each. So we'll do more in a few months from now.
Okay, I'm deciding between Will Ferrell and Zac Efron. Which one do I pick? One of them is like my looks-wise idol. Actually, I'm going to say Zac Efron. I just think he's like a cool dude, and I would love to.
I think we have a better chance of getting a response from him.
Agreed. I don't even know if Will Ferrell actually has social media. I don't think he does.
Yeah. Like I was going to say Morgan Freeman, but I don't think Morgan Freeman has Instagram. So
yeah, no. Hey, Zach. My sister had a life-size poster of you in her room when she was like 13. I've seen it.
I mean, if you want to go that way, we're going to kind of turn him off right off the bat, but we could go just over the top.
See, he's like a very normal dude.
Yeah.
So like, how do I just like attract a normal man?
You could say...
Came out wrong.
You could say... What approach do you want? Do you want to be like a normal guy that he might actually see it and just think like this is a genuinely nice guy? Because I think if you go like weirdo, he probably won't respond. There's probably too many weirdos because he's such a hot guy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, he is very hot.
You could say
so hot.
He is.
He's an attractive man.
You could say, hey, Zach, I think your episode of Pardon My Take was the best one.
Loved you on Pardon My Take a while back.
I don't need anything from you, but I just want you to know you're the best. Keep it simple because it's like, because you're not like maybe if you go in there where it's like, I don't need him to think I'm fanboying. I don't need a response. I just want him to see it. I feel like maybe he'll be like, appreciate that more.
But deep down, we want something.
Yeah. But then he'll see it and he'll be like, oh, this is a normal guy. And then he'll see the podcast and then he'll put it on his story.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. Loved you on Pardon My Take a while back. What did you just say?
Well, I mean, you don't have to say what I said.
No. What did you just say?
I said like,
I don't need anything from you.
Or you could say, I doubt you'll ever see this, but you're the GOAT.
And I love you.
You could say, when you played Ted Bundy in that movie, that because it was, you could say like, fun fact, filmed right by my house.
Oh, yeah. That's like getting a little weird though.
No, that's
like, hey, do you want to know where I live?
well, okay, maybe don't word it like that, but just say like, you could say, I don't know, you could say like, loved your portrayal of Ted Bundy, grew up near Lake Sammamish, and then he'll be like, then he'll be like, oh my God, he actually knows all like the whole story. I don't know. Is this too much?
Well, he's not going to respond, but we'll go for it.
We have to treat it as if they're going to respond.
Yeah, it's true. When he responds.
Yeah, wait. So what's this?
So, hey, Zach. Loved you on Pardon My Take a while back. I doubt you'll ever see this, but you're the GOAT. Loved your portrayal of Ted Bundy. I grew up by Lake Sammamish. So that really hit home. Or no, that's weird.
No, just leave it. Just
okay.
and then say,
wish you all the best.
Wish you the best. Yeah.
I don't need anything from you, but I want something from you.
Yeah.
That's like the kind of vibe that I was giving off.
All right. 2 very drastically different options here.
All right.
Eminem, who you've said to me, you said, and I quoted you, like you said, if Eminem ever comes into this garage, like, I don't know what you said, like, I'll be absolutely mind blown.
I would be.
So I go for that, or
okay,
Robert Swift.
Eminem. I don't really want Robert Swift. Let's be real.
But he's more.
What am I going to talk about with Robert Swift?
What are you going to talk about with Eminem?
Hey, Robert. Remember how your NBA career just failed when you did drugs, and then you went to jail, and
then we shitted on you for a whole episode.
Yeah, that's true. We had an episode where you just talked about your shit house.
All right.
Let's do Eminem.
I guess we're going with Eminem.
Sup, Eminem. I got some bars to spit at you. How do you relate to Eminem? I have zero relation to him. I don't do music.
Hey, Marshall, saw your daughter at a house party in college.
Your daughter's kind of hot. Mind if I ask her out?
Definitely the worst possible message to send.
Yeah, that's not a good message. Dude, being famous and having a hot daughter has got to suck.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, a hot son is different because it's like
you have to like kind of tame him.
Yeah, but you don't have to like worry about their safety,
Yeah,
as
hot
much.
daughter, it's like you got creepers on creepers on creepers. I think just having a daughter is probably really stressful.
Yeah.
People need to start teaching their sons to not be creepers.
I mean, I think people try. It's just sometimes.
Dude, some people don't put enough effort in. The creepers are the ones teaching the creepers.
Yeah.
Like there's so many just like middle-aged men that are like real creepy, and then their son's real creepy. It's like, I wonder how that happened.
All right.
Dude, I don't even know what to say to Eminem.
My
friend, you could say Jordan's a big fan, but like he doesn't want to hear about fans, you know?
No, that's the thing.
What
can we offer to Eminem that he doesn't already see or hear about or have or know? What do we bring to the table?
Not much.
Maybe we just give him a fun fact. Did you know?
Is there something else that rhymes with George, port, door hinge, orange?
See, but
can we think of something else? Like, hey, fun fact. We can also rhyme blank with orange, George, door hinge.
Maybe we give him a word that doesn't rhyme at all. We confuse him. We go, did you know?
Nothing rhymes with
watermelon
vacuum.
actually rhymes with brick. Or what?
What?
I don't know.
Watermelon rhymes with brick?
Yeah, I don't know what I just said.
You could just send that. He wouldn't respond to that. Did you know watermelon rhymes with brick?
All right.
Yep. That's got about as good of a shot as anything else of him responding.
Did you know watermelon rhymes with brick?
That is so stupid.
But if I was Eminem, that's the type of message that I would respond to.
But if you were Eminem, no.
I think he has a better chance of responding to that message than to like, hey, Eminem, I love you. I'm a big fan.
I agree. I don't think he strikes me as someone that has never DM'd one time in his entire life.
Yeah, I don't think he like even follows. He's the guy who like doesn't follow anyone.
Yeah, I don't think he like cares too much
Actually,
about his fans.
I don't think he runs his social media.
Probably not.
He probably hates social media.
Yeah.
I
feel like he also doesn't like his fans.
Probably
I don't see him just being like, "What's up, guys?"
Yeah, no.
He's definitely just like walks.
He performs and then gets the fuck out of it. All right.
Though.
Well, we're gonna hop into the segments here, guys.
Yeah, we got to do it somewhat quick.
I am sorry that I am absolutely drenched because it is sweaty in here. But guys, check out the YouTube version of our show. Also, before we hop into this, I just want to give a quick little plug. Go check out our second podcast called Not a Sheep, which is the second podcast in the For Our Productions family. It's filmed in the studio, hosted by me and my buddy Matt. It's a music podcast where we interview different talented artists, some hip hop, some folk, some whatever. We talk with them. They perform songs. It's awesome. Go check it out. All right.
Do it.
Kyle, who's your A this week?
I have a great invention that I would love to tell you about.
Okay.
It's I don't know what it's called, but I saw it one time. It's a guy that rides a bike, and on the back of his bike is something that spins, and you put your clothes in it, and it washes your clothes while you ride your bike.
I like that, but there's not like a whole lot of water pressure or like mechanics cleaning them.
Look, I think it's for like instead of people that use like hand wash their clothes, you can just toss it on your bike and you ride around. You like ride to work, and then like you're doing your laundry at the same time.
That's pretty cool.
Like in the time that you would ride your bike to the laundromat, you could have washed your clothes.
Oh, I see.
But you probably got to hang dry after. All I'm saying is like,
but like you'd have to rinse them too, because like how the like washing machines have cycles where it's like the soapy water and then there's a rinse.
Yeah, but we're talking like washing machines. Like I'm talking like villages.
I'm following, but I'm just saying. Then once you clean them, you still have to go through a rinsing process. So where are you going to do that?
Look, I just thought it was cool.
Is this a new invention?
I don't know. I saw it on Twitter.
So this could be like 100 years old.
Could be 100 years old. Could have been already thought of. I just liked it.
So it's not an A of the week. It's an A of just the century.
It's an A for me.
Okay. I like it. My A this week is a Michigan man who won $2 million lottery jackpot.
Dude, we got a lot of lottery on this show.
I know. But so the one before that I talked about was when a guy won $1 million lottery like twice in the same week or something. This guy won $2 million because the clerk gave him the wrong ticket.
Wait, what?
The winner asked for a $10 Lucky 7 scratch-off ticket at a gas station, but decided to keep the $20 ticket given to him by mistake.
Wait, so does he get to keep the money?
I don't know.
Because like he didn't pay for it, technically.
A man in the suburban Detroit was given the wrong lottery ticket, but there was no mistake about the result, a $2 million winner. The Michigan lottery man said he stopped at a gas station, blah, blah, blah. The clerk handed me the $20 ticket by mistake. He offered to exchange it for me, but something told me to keep it. I'm sure glad I did. Oh, so I guess.
Damn.
Yeah, wait. So the guy was 57 years old. He decided to take a lump sum of about $1.3 million instead of $2 million spread over many years. Interesting. Would you do that? Would you take it all at
sum?
So you can either take it all at once, but you get a huge portion deducted, or you can get it paid over time.
Spread it out.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be smarter.
Yeah.
Like you don't really ever need $1.3 million right like at one time.
It's just asking myself to like buy something stupid.
Yeah. But I don't know. I thought that's pretty cool. And I didn't know. I'm surprised that the government didn't try and shaft him somehow.
Yeah, I feel like there's somebody would have been like, oh, you didn't actually pay for that. There's no receipt. So.
Yeah. But I don't know. All right, Kyle, who failed this week? Who flunked?
A lot of famous people on Twitter because there was someone who hacked into
That was my F as well.
Yeah, so I guess like somebody hacked
I know the whole story.
Okay, you
want me to?
Yeah.
Okay. So there was a hacker, some group, and they basically did a doubling scam on Twitter, which is literally from doubling scams are a thing that like happened on RuneScape back in the day. You didn't play a lot of RuneScape,
I didn't play any RuneScape.
Okay, so anyone who played a lot of RuneScape will remember, like in the game, you got money, you got gold, and it's an online game, and there was these people who were older and would take advantage of like the young kids playing and would say, hey, give me all your money and I'll double it. And so you'd give them like 50,000 gold coins, and then they'd give you 100,000 back, and so you'd trust them. And you'd be like, oh, wow, I guess I can give them these 5 million coins that I have, and they're actually going to double it. And then as soon as you give them all your money, then they run away, and they fuck you over. That basically happened on Twitter, where someone hacked a bunch of famous verified people's accounts. There was Elon, Bill Gates, Obama.
Yeah. Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Joe Biden.
Yeah, bro. Like a ton of huge, which is, first of all, insane. Whoever these hackers are, how can you hack that many people?
And why'd you do something so dumb? Like, you could have done something way cooler.
No, they made $110,000 in a day, in 1 hour.
So stupid.
That's not dumb.
Yeah, but like,
that's exactly what the hacker wanted.
All right, I guess.
That's like a perfect execution.
I guess that's true. But like, I feel like you could have done something way more beneficial, like read through Joe Biden's DMs.
Sure, but they're not. They're trying to get money.
Yeah, that's true.
So they basically went and hacked all these people's accounts, and tweet it, which, first of all, the people who fell for this are so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Because they basically said, if you, whatever Bitcoin you guys send me to this name or whatever, I'll double it. But it was the same tweet on all these people's accounts.
I know. That whole thing went viral, and it's like, why would you?
And it makes no sense. Why would a billionaire need you to send you their money first so that they can send you money back?
I don't know.
And it's grown adults, because kids don't have Bitcoin. So the people that sent this $110,000 are people old enough to know how to buy Bitcoin.
But are you surprised? I'm not.
There's
a lot of dumb people, dude.
I'm shocked it was $110,000. That's a lot of fucking money, dude.
Yeah. I'm actually shocked it wasn't more, if I'm being honest.
In 1 hour before the...
1 hour is pretty good, actually. I don't know. Dude, there's some people that, like, are so dumb.
Dude, what's so sad, though, is before, like, it got taken down and before Twitter got on top of it, if you look through the replies to these tweets, it was sad. There was, like, moms and dads saying, like, hey, I can't pay my mortgage this month. Thank you so much. This is going to be, like, a lifesaver. And all this shit. It's like, why would Bill Gates be asking for your money?
Exactly.
If Bill Gates is going to pay you, he's just going to pay you.
I'm not giving Bill Gates money for anything.
No.
He has money.
Exactly. I don't know, man. And
Dumb.
just the thought that, like, you have to pay someone so that they can pay you. In no universe does that make
How about
sense.
you just pay me what I would pay you?
Yeah.
Like it's just dumb.
So, and then Twitter got on it, but they shut, basically for the whole day yesterday, verified accounts couldn't tweet. So it was kind of funny because, like, I follow a lot of verified accounts and they, like, were wanting to tweet, but they'd have to tweet from, like, second accounts or something.
Interesting.
But
well, let's get into concentration real quick. We have to leave in a bit, so.
Yeah, so we're going to do a quick little
concentration game.
We'll just do one today because we
we'll
got to head out.
All right. Our category is body parts.
Wait, we have to do the intro. Okay.
Concentration. 64. No repeats or hesitations.
I'll go first.
I'll go second. Category is body parts.
Body parts. All right, so I'm going first?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Finger.
Teeth.
Hand.
Thumb.
Arm.
Fingernail.
Elbow.
Eye.
Bicep.
Eyebrow.
Tricep.
Hair.
Shoulder.
Earlobe.
Esophagus.
Nipple.
Penis.
Oh, I was going to say penis. Damn it. I was going to say cock, but that's the same.
Yeah.
All right,
well, we got to go, guys. We're on a little bit of a time crunch here, but thank you all so much for listening to this episode of Peak to Middle School. We still don't really have a punishment for this concentration game. We got to figure out something.
Public shaming?
I don't know.
Flogging? That's where you get stones thrown at you.
Maybe whoever loses, they have to take one insult, and they can't counter it at the end of the episode. So it's like, I think your face is shaped weird. I mean, I don't think that, but I could say that, and then we just end the episode with that.
I can't reply. Okay.
I don't know. All right. Guys, thank you all so much. Follow us on Instagram and everything at PIMS Podcast. By the way, we're going viral on TikTok, sort of.
Hey.
Not really, but we've had 3 posts in the last week that have got over 15,000 plays, which is pretty crazy. Kyle, where can they follow you?
Instagram at KyleStafford36. Yeah.
You guys can follow me at Hey Narwhal on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Like I said, leave a review of our show on the Apple Podcast app. Help get us to 150. Go check out our other podcast called Not a Sheep. And with all that being said, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.